Hey Nick, just watched your second video there, and I want to talk about that, about causality, because we kind of hashed out the issue of whether or not we're talking about something scientific or something ethical or moral when we're doing this discussion on free will. And I think we both agreed that we're doing something non-scientific, something that concerns morality or what we value, and I'm valuing free will, and you're valuing the lack of free will, not necessarily determinism, but you're valuing the idea that there is no control, or at least no controller. And I don't disagree that there is no controller, there is no I. But nor is there an it. There is no ego that has a perspective, just as there is no world which is perceived. There is only perception. That's what I think. There is the in-between, and out of this in-between we abstract an ego and a world, and we talk about knowledge as the ego correctly representing the objective state of affairs in the world. That, of course, is not the reality. The reality is the in-between. The reality is perception alone, or direct experience. And that's why this isn't an epistemological discussion. It's an ontological one. We're not talking about thoughts and conceptions. We're talking about reality itself, which, as I said, is what's in between subject and object. That's what experience is. Experience is everything. Your mind, your ideas, your imagination, your sensation, your memory, your emotions, all of that swirls together into this process called experience. And when we try to decide whether or not that experience is the result of either our free, conscious, exertion, or the result of these determined physical forces, we're falsely dichotomizing something that cannot be separated like that. And so we're not really going anywhere. We're not talking about something concrete. We're talking about something quite abstract, as though it were in any way reflective of reality, and it's not. So there is, I think, though, a sense in which the whole somehow has a role to play in reality. It's not just parts. And I don't want to talk about control or causality as though it were something all in the parts or all in the whole, because we can't see these two parts and wholes as separate entities. They always go together. And we have a very narrow understanding of this word causality in modern times. For the ancients, for most of human history, there are many senses in which things arose in the world, many reasons, many causes for various events that we experience. Cause and effect as we know it, the linear kind of transfer of energy between particles idea that modern science only wants to deal in, is only one mode of thinking about causality. There's teleology, there's purpose, there's meaning. Earlier I whistled to myself, and my dog Tyler thought I was talking to him. I wasn't, of course. I was just whistling. But he thought I was intending to say something to him. And it made me think, well, what I'm really trying to say, what I think needs to be respected as like the inside of reality, the thing that gives us a degree of freedom, of creativity, is that we can make meaning. And not just human beings, but all beings make meaning. And even if that meaning is misinterpreted, Tyler didn't know that I wasn't talking to him, I still need to respect his meaning. Because as a being, a creature, his meaning is true. Just as true as any of my meaning. So if I whistle and it accidentally is interpreted by Tyler that I was trying to tell him something, then I was trying to tell him something. And I need to respect the fact that he's there before me expecting to be petted.